Welcome to Larchmont Mamaroneck Community News. I'm Roger Norum.
And I'm Nancy St. Leifer. Among this week's stories,
a follow-up to the election results.
The Larchmont board meetings may hit Channel 35 soon.
The temp inside Mamaroneck Village Hall making some changes.
Get some more quarters out if you plan to park in Larchmont.
Getting ready for the holidays, something you can get wrapped up in. Those stories and more on LMC News. First,
Mamaroneck was a winner either way Election Day. Mayor Noto's bid to become a state senator didn't make it, but former village mayor and now four-term state senator Susie Oppenheimer won by 61%. That margin is roughly the same victory margin Susie's had in previous elections.
The referendum to improve Westchester County Airport narrowly passed, but the environmental initiative, while passing in Westchester County, failed statewide. And an election result directly affects the Mamaroneck Town Administration. Town Council member Elaine Price tells us why there are some smiles in Town Hall these days.
Pat, who is our town clerk, has lobbied hard to extend the term for town clerks to 4 years, and rightfully so. Obviously, the voters agreed with her, and the philosophy is a simple one. She is not in a policy-making decision. She is the keeper of our records. Our records are all computerized, and it requires a certain amount of time and sophistication to get the records computerized. She's in the midst of updating all of our records, and to have to stop and run for election every 2 years doesn't ensure a continuity and a stability in our record-keeping management.
Now, will she stay on 2 more years after this term expires, or will she have to run?
She has to run this November, and then that will commence the 4-year term if she's successful in her re-election bid.
Okay. And I understand at last week's board meeting, another step was taken in the battle against the graffiti vandals.
Yes, the trench warfare. We have entered into an agreement with the state whereby they will come down, clean the graffiti off the bridge, and put a protective coating, a neutral protective coating on the bridge. Thereafter, it will be the town's responsibility to clean the graffiti, not to maintain the bridge, but to clean the graffiti. So we signed an agreement, and hopefully they'll be able to do this very quickly, because as it gets colder and colder, it will be difficult to do it. We want it done in November, so we're looking forward to having the graffiti cleaned. And there is a reward for anyone who can tell us anything about whoever is putting the graffiti on the bridge. It is punishable by 6 months in jail and up to $1,000 fine, and we intend to prosecute vigorously.
Thanks to Mamaroneck Town Council member Elaine Price for being with us on LMC News. Nancy?
The board meetings of the Village of Mamaroneck are already starting to be televised on a delayed basis on Channel 35. You can call LMC-TV Studio 2 at 381-0131 to find out when it will be shown or ask for it to be shown. And there's word from Larchmont that the Village Board may approve the showing of its board meetings on LMC's Channel 35 also. The cost to the village would be about $1,000 a year, a price that Village Mayor Miriam Kernan is reported as considering to be high. Mayor Kernan says the matter would be considered when work begins on the new budget for the next fiscal year.
All of you who take classes at Dance Cavis can now dance your way over from the parking lot on the brand new bridge. In the works for 1.5 years, the owner of the building agreed to pay for the construction. Now it's a hop, skip, and a jump to fitness.
So far, the new village interim manager in Mamaroneck, Angela Grillo, is getting some rave reviews. She's going to be in the village until the end of the year. So far, she's kept the village board busy with memos concerning recycling, budget proposals, and a safety program to help reduce accidents with village vehicles. One move not getting rave reviews by some area businesses is the move to cut some garbage pickups and stop pickups at area establishments altogether. It's being done to save money. Raj?
Some history being made this week, and appropriately enough, the village and town historian Gloria Posha-Pritz is getting the Mary Ann Sullivan Award this week. It's this TV's channel's highest award for an outstanding community individual. She's getting the award this Thursday night at the Emlyn Theater at the LMC-TV Gala. You're all invited. Gloria is the former president of the Mamaroneck Historical Society. Anyone who has watched this channel with any regularity knows she's one of this channel's stars, and the most requested shows that she's produced are The History of Harbor Island, Walter's Hot Dogs, and Mamaroneck Postcards. Gloria Pritz also produces the LMC-TV series called Mamaroneck, an oral history. A well-deserved Mary Ann Sullivan Award to Gloria Posha Pritz.
For those of you who are fans of the Nicole Favela Boutique, don't despair because the owner, Laura Levine, has moved on to Greenwich. Her new store called Femme de Paris, it opened last week. LMC News reporter Susan Wolf was there.
Thank you very much. All of the clothing here has been covered with cellophane wrap. Everyone is very excited. It's very mysterious, and they're dying to see what's underneath. All of a sudden, one lady started ripping open the cellophane, and now you can see everyone's doing it. We are here at Femme de Paris with Laura Levine and Michael Levine. Good luck. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
The store is beautiful.
Thank you.
We'd like to have you tell us a little bit about what you're doing here.
French fashion and Italian fashion in Greenwich. Some of the things that we are offering here are at regular prices, and some are at a discount. And I think that the customer will find it very interesting to buy Italian fashion at a price or French fashion at a price, to buy quality but at a price.
Everyone here is very excited about what they're seeing tonight, and I'm sure they'll all be back to visit you again and buy lots of things.
Nicole Favela will remain right here under the direction of her former partner, Nicole, as in Nicole Favela. Good luck to all.
Now to our school news section of LMC News and our school news reporter, Monique Citron. Monique?
What is the College Bridge program and how did it evolve?
Well, it's an exciting program that's designed to work with our 7th and 8th grade students primarily to help introduce them to the idea that college can be a reality for them. And the way that this evolved was actually back in 1984 out of a group working towards the Westchester 2000 group. The Westchester Education Coalition was in the process of development. A number of corporations in Westchester, including 9X General Foods and the Gannett Foundation, along with college presidents in the area, got together and said, look, is there something we can do to try and give information to kids at an earlier age that might help them understand that college can be a possibility for them?
So these are children who would not necessarily be going to college or looking at colleges in the first place.
Well, maybe. I'm sure there'll be some kids and some students that would fall into that category, but that's not necessarily all of them. Mm-hmm. It's in our particular school, we're looking at a number of kids. As a matter of fact, we have already screened approximately 30 8th graders.
I see.
And we've sent a mailing out just the other day to them and to their parents talking about the program, because we're going to actually try and do something in our school district for them in the near future.
What do you think you will be doing for our students here?
Well, what we've planned to do is on Tuesday, November 27th at the Hommock School, we've invited those 30 students with their parents to be involved with an evening program. At that time, I'm planning to have a number of college admissions people as well as financial aid officers, along with some high school students, people that have graduated from Mamaroneck School that have also gone on to colleges, possibly locally or possibly outside the area. And we're going to run some small little panel workshops for them that evening. The evening will be closed out by Dr. Joseph Hankin, who's the president of Westchester Community College. And he's going to talk to the group that evening about this whole program.
When Thomas Sobel, New York State Education Commissioner, has his way, there will be an exciting new emphasis on results, not requirements, and mastery, not competence, in our schools. Sobel's proposals, called a New Compact for Learning, will give schools the authority to experiment to get desired results, rather than merely requiring a child to study a subject for a set number of semesters or years. The plan would also give parents more latitude about choosing which school their child attends. It would also evaluate teacher and principal performance in terms of student performance and reward success while fixing failure.
Thanks, Monique. Nancy?
By the way, single parents who complain there's a lack of social opportunities for them in the area should take note. The Larchmont Avenue Church is holding a dinner for single parents Wednesday, November 14th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. After dinner, Helen Broadhead will read to the children, while Sonia Del Salvio, a psychotherapist, will talk to the adults. Her topic, Balancing Your Life. For reservations, call 834-1800 early. The cost is $1 for adults and 50 cents for kids. On another note, the Holiday Project's annual gift wrapping party will take place on Saturday, December 1st at the Hommick School. I spoke with Eleanor McNamara, head of the steering committee for the Holiday Project.
Nancy, the Holiday Project is a nationwide nonprofit organization whose volunteers visit people confined to nursing homes, children's hospitals, and other facilities all around the country. We have a Westchester Rockland chapter, and this Christmas and Hanukkah season we expect to be visiting about 7,000 people in 55 different places in Westchester and Rockland.
That's wonderful. So tell us a little bit more about the gift wrapping party.
Well, we usually bring a gift to these people, and that's 7,000 gifts that need to be wrapped. It's a big task. So we invite everyone to come for one day, and this year it's December 1st, to the Hommick School in Larchmont and just pitch in and help wrap.
Oh, that's terrific. Now, if somebody wanted to find out a little bit more information or become involved in this, how would one do so?
All you can do is call the Holiday Project at 358-8231 to get information both about the gift wrap and also about some of the visits we go on. If we go on a visit in your area, you might want to come along and give out some of these gifts that you wrap.
Remember, the gift wrapping party for the needy will take place on December 1st at the Hommick's Cafeteria from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hope you all will attend. It sounds like a lot of fun, Raj.
It sure does, Nance. Fees for parking permits in Larchmont are going up. Beginning January 1st, increases from $1 to $10 are being imposed for both short-term and long-term permits. It's to cover a new state tax. The increases will take effect on all 10 Larchmont parking lots. According to the village treasurer, if Larchmont did not raise the parking rates, the village would have to lose about $12,000, the result of a new state surcharge tax on permits. Down the Post Road across from Toyota City and near Greenhaven is the restaurant we all knew for years as Le Shack. Now it's called The Good Life. And to tell us more about The Good Life is LMC News restaurant reviewer Sonny Goldberg.
On a magnificent fall day, I'm standing out in front of The Good Life, a restaurant that's been in Mamaroneck for 3 years. It is now owned by Larry Eisenberg, who is the manager as well as the owner of this delightful restaurant that has a California cuisine, which kind of spelled out is grilled things, pasta, seafood, really a very lovely, varied menu.
Thank you.
We're going to do something new today. I'm standing here with Lori Lynn Rossblatt at Debbie Jacoby's 45th birthday. That was Deborah. That was Deborah's response to my naming her age on television. But Lori Lynn has ordered a hot grilled shrimp salad. You want to take a bite of that and tell us what you think about it? Okay.
I've been waiting.
In the meantime, we've got lots of different dishes on the table that you probably have all. Yeah? Is it really warm?
It's really warm and it's really good and very fresh.
Need to.
Hot. Whoa.
You burn your mouth.
Another tough assignment for Sonny. I think we ought to speak to the producers, Nancy, to see if we can get jobs as official tasters or something.
Definitely. I need a job like that. And that's it for another edition of Larchmont Mamaroneck Community News. Remember, if you missed any portion of this program, you can catch it again any weekday night at 5 in the afternoon and again at 10 at night. Or if you want to see it during what's called Request TV here on Channel 36, call the station at 698-6808 and ask to see the news show.
Also, if you'd like to join us putting the show together or just watch how we do it, drop by any Thursday night at 7 in the LMC-TV studios across from the street, up the stairs from Walter's Hot Dogs. We'd love to see you. Thanks for watching Larchmont Mamaroneck Community News. I'm Roger Norum.
And I'm Nancy St. Lifer. See you next time on Channel 36.